Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In this video, I would like to show you the multi-functionality of a stainless steel wok, particularly a Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. Yesterday morning, I have some visitor from Michigan, and his name is Joe. He told me that he's interested in buying a wok and he would like to get my recommendation. So I make this video to demonstrate the flexibility of this Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. In this video, I'm going to use this wok to cook a curry dish, which require multiple cooking steps. First, starting with stir-frying the contents in the wok. And then I'm going to simmer the contents, with all of this being done in the wok. This is going to be a vegetable curry dish with the vegetables that I have on hand through my advanced prepping. Because of my advanced prepping, I was able to include 6 different kinds of vegetables in this curry dish. This includes some chopped onion that I have chopped up a couple days ago. And then I have some thinly sliced daikon that I need to use up. I also have some cauliflower cut up and ready to go. Next, I have some Brussels sprout, also about time to be used up. I also find some chopped cabbage in my advanced prepping that I could add to the dish. The last vegetable is some potatoes. They are small yellow potatoes that I first microwave them for about 1.5 minutes. And then I have some bacon that my neighbor gave it to me. All of these ingredients are prepped and ready to go. Okay, let's go into the kitchen and get started. The greatest advantage of a stainless steel wok is that you can use it for stir frying as well as for simmering. I'm going to start out with about 2 tablespoons of canola oil in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok, just enough to cover the surface of the wok. I'm going to heat up the wok and then spot season it. If you're not familiar with my spot seasoning method, you can take a look at this video. The first thing I'm going to do is to saute about 1.5 cup of chopped onion. This is followed by 2/3 cup of thinly sliced bacon that has been cut to bite size. I stir fry the bacon with the onion for about 30 seconds. And then I add about 1/2 cup of thinly sliced daikon. Since this is a template, you can use whatever vegetable that you have on hand. Next, I add about 2 cups of cauliflower. And the primary reason that I use the cauliflower because I have them already cut up and ready to go. And I need to use them up because they're close to the end of this shelf life. This is then followed by about 3/4 cups of Brussels sprout. I then stir fry the contents for about 30 seconds. Next, I add about 1 cup of cabbage. You might question why do you add so many different kinds of vegetables to this curry dish? I have 3 reasons. Because by having different kinds of vegetables, it makes the dish more interesting and the flavor more complex. Secondly, the diversity of different types of vegetables will enhance the nutritional value of the dish. And the final reason is a practical one because I have them on hand. To me, this is the greatest advantage of advanced prepping because you can pick and choose and to create an interesting vegetable medley dish. Up to this point, this is an example of using my vegetable stir-fry template to create a vegetable medley. So create the curry flavor, these are the spices that I used. This include garam masala, ras and patty powder, ancha powder, coriander, red chili, ginger powder, madras curry, turmeric, and cumin powder. This is a good example of flavor chasing. Instead of using a recipe, each time when I cook this dish, I use a different combination of these different spices that I have. This is a lot of fun because each time I learn a little bit more about each of the spices. And I make adjustments each time when I cook. I continue to improve the flavor of the curry according to my preference. As my friend Nina told me that this is a much better way to create your flavor rather than use a pre-mixed curry powder, which I used to use. This approach is far more fun and interesting. And I know each time my curry tastes a little bit better than the previous time. I make curry about once every other week. I think I'm close to figure out exactly how I like my curry. Below this video, I have provided the different portion of the spice that I use in making this curry. And this will provide you with a good starting point if you are new in making curries with individual spices. For me, this is the best way to understand how each of the spices contribute to the flavor of the curry. It is well worth my time. And now I start actually using these spices in other type of dishes as well. And next, I'm going to add some water to dissolve the spice and mix them into the ingredients. Adding water at this stage is really important because the sauce of the curry plays a critical role. Here, I'm going to switch the function of the wok from stir-frying to simmering. After mix the spice well with the ingredients in the wok, I'm going to next add the potatoes. These are small yellow new potatoes. I cut them in half or into quarters depending on how big they are, and I did not peel them. The skin of these potatoes is very thin. I microwave the potatoes for a minute and 30 seconds beforehand. And then I add more water to the wok, enough to submerge all the ingredients. Next, I add 3 tablespoons of plain yogurt that I purchased from the Indian grocery store. Next, I use the wok spatula to mix everything together. I then did a quick taste test. I decided that I need a little bit more salt. After another taste test, I add some sugar. Probably about a little bit more than 1.5 tablespoons. Okay, now I'm ready to have the content to be simmered. I have learned to cook a good curry dish. Simmering the content is critical. This will allow the flavor to be extracted from the spice. One great advantage of this wok is that it comes with a glass cover. It allows the wok to take on more cooking functions. This is a good case of point. So in cooking this dish during the time when I want to simmer the content, I can put on the wok cover. I have simmered the dish for 15 minutes. I'm going to make some additional taste adjustment. As my friend Nina told me that when you cook a curry dish, you have to make constant adjustment because the flavor change as the dish being simmered. So I adjust the flavor by adding a little bit more salt. This is followed by adding more sugar. By this point, the flavor actually tastes pretty good. The last adjustment I'm going to make is that to make the sauce a little bit creamier, so I add some heavy whipped cream, which is about 1/4 cup. And after I mix the content, I put the cover back on. I'm going to let it simmer for another 15 minutes. 15 minutes later, I open the cover and the dish looks really good. And it is ready to serve. And I look at my timer. The total cook time of this dish is about an hour. Now it definitely takes more time than if I have cooked a meal with stir frying, but it's well worth the time. It provides variations and it makes our meals more interesting. So as you can see that this Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok is very versatile. I recommend this wok to Joe mainly because of its flexibility as shown in this video. And the wok is appropriately priced in comparison to other woks such as carbon steel like cast iron or cast iron. When you consider it that it comes with a glass cover, make this wok an excellent value. And furthermore, with all steel construction, it allows you to use the wok in the oven as well. Thank you for watching. I post a video each day to demonstrate my fast cooking system. And the word fast stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. If you'd like to learn more as well as to adopt my cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow.